Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just wondering. I just got a random invite, so I just decided to join.
Yeah, because I was inviting like all my friends. Some of them did join.
What team do you want me to play with?
I don't care.
All
Any
right,
team.
you're playing with Bucks.
Yeah.
All right, I'm a play with the Rams.
Oh, cause Jaden Ramsey gonna kill me. Oh, I want Jamar Chase actually. I'm not a fan. I don't see how players.
All right, let's do it.
Thanks for saving my stuff, my staff.
The NFL on EA
How old are
Sports
you, by
brings
the
us
way?
to the banks of the Ohio River and Paul Brown
Oh, that's
Stadium
cool.
in Cincinnati. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
21.
Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway
Am I
from
tall?
Cincinnati. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
Oh no, all I know is you about to get whooped. I'm talking to you. No. You about to throw a pig.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Told you. Told you.
It's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening
Was
possession.
that Ramsey?
They know that
No.
their offense will get the ball to
That was
start the
Fuller.
second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Ooh.
And that's going to be knocked away in the
Almost
end
got me
zone.
back.
It's incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. They'll run for it with Akers. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives,
of
I
course.
think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got
it. See it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. He's going to go up top again. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way
You know
to
what else is embarrassing?
right?
Williams just snagged it from you.
Short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard.
Oh, he lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
A lot of bad news.
You almost just ran it back for a touchdown on you.
Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
That's Odell. Don't question him. He's good. Yep.
Now Stafford. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I don't know.
On the handoff, it's Akers. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Woods. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I know.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, this is Akers. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cam Akers with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Rams add on to their lead. Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Let's see what Joe Burrow can do.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit. And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
So following the incompletion here,
that was
2nd
crazy.
and 10 from the 25. Oh, he'll let one
that's
go
mine.
deep for Higgins.
Thanks.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off at the 40. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Hey, what's the
Set to
skill
begin
level
their
on,
next
by the
drive,
way?
Rams offense at the line.
What'd you put the skill level
Have
on?
the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little
Like-
weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat
No, it's good. I was just
try and get
wondering what
fresh
the
legs
skill
in where
level
you
was
can,
on.
especially to skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit. Let 'em
The
catch
skill
their breath.
level, like,
On first down, it's
is it all
Stafford.
Madden, rookie?
Flushed out right. That'll
All
be
pro.
caught. It's caught.
All right, I was
And he's out of
just making
bounds.
sure.
Almost gets to the
It is a
10.
little too easy.
A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play,
Touchdown. It's complete. Matthew Stafford finding Cooper Kupp for the touchdown there. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it is stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it.
I gave you
Felt good
some-
about being aggressive and going for
some
it.
yards.
And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Burrow.
Hello?
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
It was like,
The Rams go nickel
Yeah, I
here
don't know what that
defensively
was.
on 3rd. Here's Burrow. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Bengals' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
better charge it.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Now it's Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. This is intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, you know, this offense has had their way for the most part here in this first half, but that time, maybe they got a little greedy.
Well, it is hard to blame them, isn't it? Because like they said back in the 1980s, greed can be good. Stick with what's been working. But that time, I think he got a little bit too much air under that one, and it turned into a turnover that was much needed by that defense.
Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. They coming off
a
touchdown drive the last time they had the ball. That cut down the lead. Now the defense does their part, got them the football back.
So now maybe with the touchdown they scored previously, plus their defense making that stand up and getting them the ball right back, momentum may be shifting in there.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off here the 32. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions.
Yeah, I thought that was out of bounds.
What is this due to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out.
Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today. Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the top.
Oh, shoot.
It'll be intercepted. A great read. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown.
I don't know, my dude has some butterfingers or something.
Agony to elation and just a few quick
so my dude just fumbles it, man. I don't know what to do.
Touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means.
Greedy.
Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line.
Sound like a unicorn.
Oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not
When
there.
you made that sound.
To get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young
Do it again, do it
trying
again.
to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Stafford steps away. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again at Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at their own 24. The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
I think it was my player, number 11.
It's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. Because if you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around, or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't.
3rd and 21, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They'll set up a throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 49. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, try to hurdle him, that dude.
Unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the
38
incompletion on
seconds.
that
38
attempt.
seconds. What you going to do?
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this downfield incomplete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Final play of the half for Burrow and company.
Oh, no.
Let one go deep for Higgins. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And with the clock at all zeros, they get the touchdown to make this just a one-score game in the lockers.
And you know what else it does? Besides boost their confidence, it doesn't change your game plan any. See, if they're down bigger going in.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
You ready for this? You ready for this?
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. Going up top for Kupp. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford forced out to his left. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for L.A. That was a fantastic job of keeping that play alive. And he had a chance to tuck it. I thought he might.
They work on those situations all the time. This is coached, being able to keep your eyes downfield, keep the play alive, and not automatically run with the football. How about that lesson absorbed, and it turned into a big play?
They've got the lead early here in the 3rd quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're
You
going
say
to
the
go
Rams
for 2.
are dead.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 16. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back. And yes, folks, that is his 5th interception, a new NFL record.
And that's absolutely phenomenal. I just have to
winning.
flat out applaud him. What a great effort in this game. But let's face it, when you look back at the numbers of guys who had 4 in the past, you'll find the names of some of the greats and some guys who just had a fantastic game.
He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Wayne.
What is it? Oh, it was supposed to be a face mask?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase. He scored on the ground and through the air. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. Evan McPherson for the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Oh, the return is Brandon Powell. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Bengals grab it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball into the end zone.
The tight end, C.J. Uzomah, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
CJ's so cool. Yeah, I've watched it on YouTube. Yeah, I've watched him on YouTube.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
That's crazy.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Touchdown, Bengals! Drew Sample, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals draw even, and of course they can take the lead if they hit the extra point.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives him a lead.
All right.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Stafford. High throw, but he makes the catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
All right.
Stafford on 1st down. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods.
All right.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, 37 yards. And the Rams on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
So you're hopping off. You're done playing Madden?
So the call's made by Sean McVay. They're going to go for 2.
All right, you want to play Fortnite with Brian?
Flush to his right.
Brian, my nephew. He said he played with you the other day.
Incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
Never mind, he did. Never mind. I got you mixed up with somebody else. But he's gonna be hopping on Fortnite soon, so y'all should link.
Condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion. All that extra, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
No return here for Wilson. To touch back, it'll come out to the 25. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5.
What's up? Yep.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Burrow throw. Looking deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. He's picked off near his own 48. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised. But that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
Who's your girlfriend?
That was nice work there.
Who's your girlfriend?
Incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus
Jessica.
territory, they're still not
How
field
old
goal
is she?
range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
She's 13.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford.
I thought you said you were 8.
And he works it past
I thought you said you were 8.
to the 25. On 1st and 10, Stafford escaping the pressure right. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
What y'all got the same grade? Y'all in the same grade?
Throw again.
What grade you in?
Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first.
How many
and
classes
10
you got?
from the 10.
How many classes you got?
Eluding the pressure right.
Don't worry
And
about
he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
How's your grades?
Matthew Stafford.
How's your grades looking?
Touchdown run. And the Rams
You doing good in school?
Another third quarter touchdown to add
That's
on to
good.
that lead.
All right, I'm about to put my nephew on the mic.
Hello?
Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a two-point
I don't know.
conversion. Stafford now to throw. And he's got it. So they try for 2
No, that's my
successful.
uncle.
And that bumps their lead up even further. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Brandon Wilson now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Now another timeout called for by the offense, and that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back.
He said he was 9. He's about to go grab something.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it go again. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 40. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that,
see it.
Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Stafford, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down.
If I join that party,
Stafford.
I'm afraid it's going to turn my video off.
Right.
If I do it.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Von Bell. The number 7 usually lucky here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7,
this is the longest Madden game I've ever played.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Alright, I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna give this dude the win. Alright, you ready to play some Fortnite? Alright, let's do it.
I'm excited. Like, I'm gonna get that shot.